8 or early.
All right. So good afternoon. My name's Darren. Me and Bruce right there. We work here in the stencil room. What that consists of is once Timothy upstairs cuts all the work orders onto the big rolls, he brings them down to us and puts them in the corner with the work orders underneath. We then take them and we roll them out onto the table. We cut them by orders. And then we take our tools and we pick out all the numbers, letters, pictures, whatever it is that we need to make it look like the actual picture on the work order. While we're doing that, we proofread, make sure there's no commas missing, any periods, letters, names spelled correctly. Once we do that, we take and write on the bottom, we take and write the last name of the customer, the week that we're in, and the route number. Then on the top, we'll write the color of the stone, write the size of the stone, and description. That way, once we're done, we'll put it in the bins and file them, and Jackie will come, grab the work order, know right which bin to go to, takes them out, and puts them on the stone. And then, do you want to talk about the putting in the computer?
The access, sure.
Yeah.
You know, the website is driven by an access database, right? Mm-hmm. And you use that often to find out where your orders are and other sales information. We use that same database as a tracking mechanism. We can tell every step in the whole process. I don't even know how many steps there are. Do you, Willie?
For
Through the production
Thousand
process?
dollars.
oh boy, you're talking the checkpoints?
Yeah.
14?
14?
I think it's right around there. Yep.
Given that we may just lose one every month or so out of 18,000 in a month that they told you, 18,414. That's a pretty good average, and it makes this so much more efficient and so much faster to keep track of all the orders. We seldom get one misplaced, and then it's just a few minutes to get it back in order.
And I'm actually seeing here, because it all varies on what we're all doing with the order.
Sure.
Like if we're gonna supply the foundation, not supply the foundation, that will dictate how many checkpoints there actually is.
Laser, not laser.
Laser, not laser. So it can be as low as 6. It can be up to anywhere, I think it's like 12 or 14, up to that range. All depending on what the order entails. Yep. So everything they do in here is based off of that design layout that is approved. And that is what Darren and Bruce will come in here and do. Pick the stencil, also known as weeding. It's the best word for your job. Meticulous. Very meticulous.
How does it so clean on the floor?
Relaxing.
Relax. I like
Actually,
it.
it's not bad. Yeah, it's kind of.
So there's the newest addition to that access database is we're able to take a photo, starting I think with the laser process, and take a picture of it that goes right into the database, and then it has customized distribution lists. So I think you guys can be on that. I'm pretty sure you can. But now you're able to not only see the final installed photo, but you can see it as steps back to starting with, I think, laser.
Yep. Yep. So like one of the checkpoints you'll see on your production status is what's the biggest one, like waiting for delivery, and that's because you just saw it outside.
Right.
That's exactly where it's at. Is just waiting for our installers to get back once the snow melts and get.
In 2 weeks.
This is weed and stencil. I did wonder what weed and stencil
We're
is.
open.
Now we know.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People say, "Oh, that's what weeding is."
Yep.
That's what it is.
Now we know.
Yep. So every letter style has its own way of how they have to pick or weed the stencil. I noticed that one. What's that? Is that polished raised?
Yes.
Or polished outline raised?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a joy.
It is. It took me a while to learn how to do these ones.
Yep.
So I always get try to do it. Every other one is about the same, except for this one. You have to do it a little different. So.
Yep.
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 Next up, laser.